Arena in Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the three. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Paul can't get it to go.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season, an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark.
Oh! Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Barnes passes to Kerr. And stolen by Jordan. Barnes against Paul. Jordan kicks to Griffin. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight. And you see the way Blake Griffin plays, he is a force. Very hard to contain him when he gets in close just due to his strength and activity.
Thompson dishes to Green. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. Green, the pass to Thompson. And he's good on the three ball. Thompson's got 8.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
For Griffin and his ability to create contact close, he's been called a bull in a china shop, something that I think Clarkey embraces.
Yeah, I think he'd rather be the bull than the china in that situation because of his strength and physicality. And I think that's the right mentality to have as a power forward.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Paul for 3. And that's collected by Bogut. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Thompson misses. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Redick kicks to Jordan. Pass to Redick. Pierce with a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And stolen by Redick. Griffin attacking. Got that bucket in no time at all. Griffin's got 7 points. Warriors leading by 5. Curry dishes to Thompson. Bogut the pass to Thompson. The fader hits the front of the rim and out.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Redick's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Last season, the Clippers came away with the 3rd seed out west. They were very tough in conference and managed to get 37 of their 56 wins against Western Conference teams.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
To the inside, here's Jordan. Cannot hit. Curry with a nice D. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Thompson. Off target at the rim.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Reddick is in the corner. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Smith comes in for Blake Griffin. And Stevenson's checked in for Paul Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Green with the ball. Now Smith defending. They kick it out to Green. Golden State moving it around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clippers trail by 4. Paul outside. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ezeli's checked in for Draymond Green. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Livingston kicks to Spates. Iguodala outside. Barbosa dishes to Livingston. And there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist by Livingston. Barbosa's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And it's Paul penetrating right through the D for the layup.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Warriors leading by 5. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Barbosa kicks to Livingston. That is good.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Paul outside. Here's Crawford. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. The Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Livingston passes to Iguodala. And that one's good.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Again, the miss by Paul. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of... And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team.
Our bench is amazing. It's so exciting because when our bench comes in, more often than not, if we're losing, they're going to get us the lead. And if we have the lead, they're going to increase the lead. And it's fun to watch because everybody cheers for each other, too.
When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of a asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in...
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken part 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Shaun Livingston. Passes to Aldridge. Stevenson outside. There's Crawford with the 3, and he gets it to go. Crawford's got 5 now.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards. And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Smith.
Beautiful play by Lance Stephenson. He's as gifted a passer as we have in the league. And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
There's Crawford with the 3. Shot is no good. Good D by Thompson. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim. And he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Redick. Green dishes to Thompson. Bogut kicks to Curry. Puts it up. Tries again, and Jordan sends it back. Johnson outside. Clippers moving the ball around. That's good. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Curry attacking. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And, guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Paul Pierce has checked in for the Clippers. Paul comes in for Jamal Crawford. And the dunk by Jordan.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
The Warriors lead it. He feeds it to Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 8 points for Barnes. LA's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Griffin kicks to Pierce. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Andre Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round, and he's made good on it, though.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
Some solid D from Paul.
And watching DeAndre Jordan, he's really refined his game over the years without losing the athleticism. He's that rubbery, long-limbed athlete that transcends age. And so far, I've seen 0 drop-off in his leaping ability and quickness. But no question, he's improved his skills and IQ.
It's Pierce on the wing. Paul kicks to Jordan. And again, no good by the Clippers. Warriors leading by 6. Over in the corner, Livingston. Inside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And talking about DeAndre Jordan, he is displaying an energy level that many scouts wondered if he had. Let's face it, he underachieved a bit in his 1 year in college.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
At the highest level, DeAndre has risen to the occasion.
And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. And here is Paul. To the inside. Here's Jordan. Back to Paul. He kicks to Griffin. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's Barbosa. Ezeli kicks to Barnes. Green passes to Barnes. The drive by Green, and he gets it to go. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Paul with the 3. The shot is off, and Golden State will go the other way with it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Green. And it's good, assisting on the play was Livingston. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Warriors have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. So both teams making some changes here. He hits both from the stripe. 5 seconds left to play in the first half. Paul for 3. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Warriors on top.
Look, Kevin, I've got Doc Rivers. And, Doc, what was happening for the team in that first half, and how do you approach the rest of this game?
I thought we missed some great shots in the first quarter. You can see it affecting us. We've been struggling offensively, so it's natural. But we're a defensive team, and we got to be that in the third quarter.
Doc, appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 10. Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they got a nice advantage in the free throw department. I wish I was a shooter. They've been the one taking the direct approach. They're driving the lane, being physical, and forcing the opposing D into tight spots. And that's got them a lot of points at the line and the lead.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
Well, right now, they're getting a little embarrassed on the defensive end. They got outshot in the first half. But that's because no one put their foot down on defense to stop it. So in the second half, they need to play much more disruptive defensively. They have to do whatever it takes.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. One of the stories here, Harrison Barnes getting it done today.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint.
Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move as we must pass up a good shot or a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Clippers trail by 10. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Pierce in at the small forward.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Here's Barnes. Bogut kicks to Barnes. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And here they go. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Usually you talk about how tough a player is, and you're always talking about big guys. But Chris Paul is as tough as they come playing that little point guard position.
Yeah, he's a power pack when you look at him. I mean, he's played through a lot of injuries and still has a big-time impact on the game. Most recently in the playoffs, he played through injury to beat the Spurs.
Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Paul. All sorts of time. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Paul's got 5 points so far.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 8.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. There's the lob to the hoop. Curry's shot is off.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
That's good. That's 10 points here for DeAndre Jordan.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Well, at this point in his career, Clark, it's safe to call Chris Paul one of the all-time great point guards.
Yeah, without question. I mean, for a long time, it was hard to argue that Chris Paul wasn't the top point guard in the league. Even now, you can make arguments for others, but Paul is always going to be in the conversation.
Paul against Curry. Green dishes to Curry. And taken away by Paul. And now Redick pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Curry with the 3. A second chance effort. And it's Green missing.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well. Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
And with Paul, it is all about his consistency. Other point guards will have better years or stretches than him, but he just puts up huge numbers year in and year out, literally like clockwork.
Johnson left side, unloads from 13. And that one hits back iron.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
The drive by Green and the dunk by Barnes.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Again, the miss by Paul.
You know, it's amazing to me how little fanfare CP3 gets. I mean, he's not a flashy player, but you look at his effectiveness on the court, and he's a once-in-a-generation kind of talent. I mean, he's done it all his entire career.
Up top, Griffin. It's deflected. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Some changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. The Clippers also changing it up. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Griffin passes to Aldrich. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb steal. Ball outside. The feed to Griffin. Tries it from 9. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Griffin's got 11 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The kick out to Spates. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Ezeli's checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Barbosa with it. There's the dish to Ezeli. Offensive rebound. Spates. The shot from the low post is good. Spates has got his first points of the game.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass.
And the wide open shot from Paul. Drills it from outside. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter. Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor, Clark, as well. You know that. You went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team. And of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader and coach on the floor.
Crawford outside. High post try. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. On the wing, it's Iguodala. And it's Golden State with another. Paul outside. Stolen away. It's Iguodala with the drive. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Warriors lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Warriors leading by 5. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. It's Curry with the drive. On the wing, Thompson. That one rolling around and rims out. The Clippers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And Thompson sends it back. Curry against Crawford. Curry is inside. And that one's good. Curry's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Warriors. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. The second person, first team. Warriors call timeout. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
And back to Crawford last season, he was down in field goal and three-point percentage. Plus, he battled with a calf injury that ultimately kept him out of 17, 18 games late in the year.
Yeah, Kevin, but his deep range spread the floor when he was out there. He still has that presence about him that you have to honor him. And he also hits some very timely shots. A dangerous assassin who always needs to be accounted for.
And Thompson kicks to Kerr. Crawford with the steal. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Curry, here we go. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Crawford dishes to Jordan. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch. And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. The full throttle ahead.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His fourth turnover hampering their efforts.
Paul's checked in for the Clippers. Curry kicks to Thompson. Nobody near Barnes. The three-pointer no good.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
And now Barnes running the floor all by himself.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And Griffin slams it in.
Surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors.
That's his third person, the team's second.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
The shot's good from Paul.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Curry passes to Green. Kicks it to Bogut. Beyond the arc. Curry dishes to Bogut. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. But they recover it. Curry with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford.
Coming on the floor for the Clippers, J.J. Redick.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
Clippers ball.
Paul with the ball, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And Paul gets it to go in.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Curry kicks to Green. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game.
Paul Pierce. First personal foul.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth. Green kicks to Thompson. On its way from Curry for two.
Here with the lead, they'd really like to finish this team off. But they just haven't knocked down the three-pointers at the same percentage that they did in the first half here in the second. So we'll see what happens going forward. Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Redick, a good look, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Paul. Green kicks to Curry. And so they foul intentionally.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 21 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Paul for three. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth, and now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 7. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Off the inbound pass. It's rebounded by Livingston. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Spates the pass to Iguodala. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge. And that.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Clay.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
I don't know if there's a fan.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith,
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Philadelphia 76ers. So the Lakers win the tip. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Worthy out there with Green. And there's Byron Scott. Then it's Johnson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Lynch's shot is off. Here are the Lakers with the ball. The drive by Scott.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
That's his first personal foul.
Up top, Worthy. Down low, Abdul-Jabbar. That's good.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Here's Snow. Iverson outside. It's good from the top of the key.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Scott dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Rebound by the 76ers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
That's his first personal foul.
Shot from the inbound. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Philadelphia making a change here. McKee's checked in. It's stolen by Hill. And now Philadelphia on the break. Jumps up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Lynch passes to Iverson. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the break by himself. Worthy making another highlight reel.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
And McKee kicks to Hill. Back to McKee. Here's Lynch. Hits the three-point bomb. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Johnson outside. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Worthy. Good. Worthy's got his second bucket of the game to go.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
McKee with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. McKee, the pass to Iverson. Back to McKee. Fires from deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
On the wing, Scott. McKee against Johnson. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here we go, one-on-one. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Mutombo. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And he gets it to go.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
McKee against Johnson, and taken away by Johnson. Here's the break. On up the court, and finished off by Scott.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Iverson, no luck. The Lakers trail. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Pass to Green. And it's all evened up. Green's got his first basket.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. McCulloch's checked in for Mutombo. Geiger comes in for Hill. And Jones subbed in for Lynch. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Rambis comes in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Worthy. And it's Cooper in for Scott.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. He emphasized the need to set good, hard screens at the offensive end. He said the pick-and-roll opportunities are going to be there for them as long as they time those screens correctly. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Johnson kicks to Thompson. This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Philadelphia leading by 4. The drive by Iverson. They swipe it. And it's the Lakers on the break. Thompson with the ball. Here's Johnson. Rambis passes to Thompson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Here's McKee. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Dishes to McCulloch. He kicks to Iverson. Again, Iverson missing. Here's Cooper. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Rambis.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter, Clark. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Cooper. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Green, and there's Byron Scott, and it's Worthy in at the 3, the small forward. Cooper with the bucket.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Snow. Green with the rebound.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Lynch's shot is off.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Snow, the pass to Jones. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The 76ers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Here are the Lakers with the ball, trailing by 2. Here's Cooper. The feed to Worthy. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Green. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw drops for Green. Hill, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And both free throws good for Green. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Snow. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And I think taking a time.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
On the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Iverson's gone 5 of 11 shooting tonight from the floor. Snow against Cooper. Mutombo is a nice D.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And it's sent back by Hill. Here's Iverson. Cans the shot from the wing. Iverson's got 4 points in the quarter. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Out to the right wing. Swiped it away. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Hill. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And the 76ers call time here.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's get a hand to your own Sixers dancer.
McKee's checked in for Iverson. And the Lakers also making a change. Johnson, he's checked in for Cooper. The 76ers lead it. Here's Snow. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lynch passes to Snow. He dishes it to Mutombo. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Scott. He trains the quick shot. Scott's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
For 3, Snow. But they'll get another chance. And the Lakers have possession. Inside, it's tipped. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Worthy. Here's Scott. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Scott's got 8 points. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Johnson against Mutombo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And Scott has it in the corner. And it's sent back by Mutombo. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. McCulloch's checked in for Mutombo. Geiger comes in for Hill. And Jones subbed in for Lynch. And then for Los Angeles, Thompson, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Rambis comes in for Green. And it's Thompson in for Worthy. Johnson outside from 13. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Rambis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
The 76ers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. The tough shots aren't going down for him right now. But neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Snow, the pass to Geiger. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Thompson passes to Rambis. McCulloch with the block. From deep three-point range, no good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first half. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Some good numbers for Iverson. He has 12 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
The 76ers trail by 6, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Lynch. Iverson is out there with Snow, and it's Mutombo, and it's Hill in at the 4-man position.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Now the pass to Lynch. Here's Snow. The dish to Mutombo. No one near him. Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got 14 points for the game.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Feeds to Abdul-Jabbar. And stolen by Iverson. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Snow. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Worthy. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Snow the pass to Lynch. And stolen by Worthy. Green kicks it over to Worthy. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
The Lakers making a switch here. Cooper's checked in. Hill with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Well, he holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples, guys.
And that's the kind of take-charge leadership that every team desperately needs.
And the 76ers call time here.
And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
On the wing, Iverson. He's guarded by Johnson. That evens the score. 16 points for Iverson.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Johnson. And again, unable to change momentum here. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
It's stolen by Hill. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Worthy, and he uses the glass on the layup. Worthy's got 6.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the 76ers making a change here. McKee's checked in. Johnson with it. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And the 76ers making a change here. Geiger's checked in.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
The 76ers trail by 6. He feeds it to Iverson. Passes it to McKee. From deep. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here is Los Angeles now. They get a hand on it. An even 3-on-3 break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw, no good. Some changes for Philadelphia. McCullough comes in for Hill, and Jones subbed in for Lynch. And then for Los Angeles, Thompson, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Rambis comes in for Green, and it's Thompson in for James Worthy. McKee against Johnson, to the inside, deflects the pass. Iverson right side. Geiger, and he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
McKee dishes to Iverson. Back to McKee. Iverson outside. Drills it from outside. Iverson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
McKee against Johnson. Thompson left side. Geiger with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Scotty's checked in for the Lakers. The 76ers trail by 4. Now here's Iverson. 20 points for him. They set the pick. Again, Iverson missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. They came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Looking at what Scott's been doing, he has 12 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Soft touch off the glass. McCulloch's got his second basket of the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Johnson, the pass to Scott. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Kicks to McCulloch. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
The Lakers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Johnson. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Snow. And all right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Here's Johnson. So for the Lakers right now, Green is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Worthy. Then it's Johnson. And it's Scott in at the 2-guard. Lynch against Scott. Out to the right wing.
Lakers foul call. James Worthy. That's his 2nd personal foul.
Pick up by Hill. Pass to Lynch. Outside Hill. 6 to shoot. Lynch passes to Hill. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Hill's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the 76ers. Johnson down low. Lynch defending. Again, Johnson missing.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
To take the lead. It's rebounded by Johnson. The Lakers in the lead. The drive by Scott. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And that one's good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
And the Lakers call time here. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Johnson kicks to Scott. Takes the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep, Iverson. Another miss by Iverson. Dishes it to Scott. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Some hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
13 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Scott's got 10 points in just the second half. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Worthy dishes to Johnson. Back to Worthy. Outside, Scott. And the 3-ball is good. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
They need this. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Edric Johnson picks one up.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Lakers leading by 8. James Worthy on the wing. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. McKee, the pass to Iverson. Wasted no time on that one. Iverson's got 5 points now in the quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Johnson attacking outside Worthy. He kicks it to Scott. Puts up a 3 and another 3 for the Lakers.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Pass to Lynch. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
It's stolen by Green. And here is Scott on the wing. Johnson. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And Worthy puts it in. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Iverson, no luck.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending. As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
And again, it's Philadelphia.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Worthy. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Mutombo against Worthy. McKee the pass to Lynch.
Checking in for the 76ers.
26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Lakers foul call. Magic Johnson.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Eric Snow.
And so Snow nails both of them. And here's Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And they go to the intentional foul. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 6. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Off the inbound pass. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. That's good. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 8. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the pass to Geiger. Allen Iverson on the wing.
Philadelphia foul call. Todd McCollum. That's his first personal foul.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go. Missed. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental